do it.
Roger.
That's unfair.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Hey everybody, so today let's address the question, why does Darth Maul look so different in Solo as compared to the Phantom Menace? Well, taking out the obvious answer that Ray Park is literally 20 years older here, and the actor, as any human would, at least normally, has aged in leniency to Darth Maul as a character. I can explain the several things that they did to his face on purpose to make him look the way that he does. Because, after all, with makeup and CGI, if they really want someone to look exactly the way they did 20 years ago, they could. Let's go back to the last time we saw Maul on the big screen. Here he is in the Phantom Menace, in his prime. He had just killed a Jedi Master, Qui-Gon Jinn, and now almost defeated his apprentice. Due to his hubris, he lost, and he was cut in half at the waist. He fell down an extremely long shaft into a pile of sludge, got sucked into a vortex that put him onto a ship and dumped him into a junkyard on Lotho Minor. He then pulls together junk parts and builds himself robotic spider legs. He spends his years in a dark cave plotting his return and revenge, constantly thinking of the dark side and hatred, going literally insane. Once his brother, Savage Opress, finds him, he brings him back to the witch, Mother Talzin, and she magically constructs new robotic legs for Maul. He's been through a lot. Stress alone can change your face with time, let alone the physical difficulties he's had to endure and live through. He consumed himself with his hatred for Obi-Wan to survive. Now, not to get philosophical here, but when you use that much hatred and stress to live, you're not really going to look too great in a few years. Added to this, when he was falling down the shaft on Naboo, his face hit the sides of the walls. This caused a lot of scarring, not to mention the plethora of fights that we haven't seen him go through just yet on film. Now, if they eventually come up with an answer for how he got this scar here, well, fair enough. But for now, I think it's a pretty good theory. Another set of comments are people saying that Maul got fat, or rather, the actor Ray Park got fat, in which this was his response on Instagram. Not that I need to justify this. I worked my butt off to play Maul in Solo, even though I knew I had no action to do. I do take my character very seriously. Seen a few fatty comments out there, which I find very funny as hell. I really don't care. I know there are a few people that have no clue what I do or how it works. Please remember, I was 22 on episode 1, training 15 hours a day. For Solo, I was getting a good 3 to 4 hours in of training with a serious hip injury. I had been suffering from a few years, which prevented me from doing a lot of what I love with my workouts. And the makeup had a different aged effect and purpose, which I'm not going into. Now, he didn't want to go into that, so I decided I would in this video. I think Maul still looks great, and Ray Park has delivered his timeless character perfectly once again. I hope this video provided two answers for you, one being that, well, you know, the actor did get older, and he hasn't been maybe training as much as he used to when he was 22, and also that Maul got older and has been through a lot of stress, which seems to be the point that they were going for. I mean, Maul does look older and more weathered in the face. Case in point, Palpatine.
Do it.
I can't wait to see more of him in the coming years in what I hope will be the Obi-Wan spin-off or a Maul spin-off, and I think that we really need that. Let me know what you guys think of Maul's arc and where his story could go on screen. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you all in the next episode of Star Wars Theory. Until then, my fellow Jedi and Sith friends, remember,
The Force will be with you always.